there, first grade? I've missed you. I hope that you've been missing phonics. I hope you've enjoyed kind of the snowy weather and the extra days that we have off. But I came downstairs to my basement classroom today, and Rashid's still not back from his trip. So I'm wondering if he didn't get snowed in up in New York where he's visiting. But either way, he was able to get a letter to me today. And I wanted to share it with you because knowing Rashid, it was kind of funny. I thought maybe you would get a kick out of it too. It says, "Dear word builders, I've been learning so much about building. Here are 2 tools I saw construction workers using yesterday. I wonder if vowel teams might work the same way. What do you think?" Well, okay. He saw 2 tools that work like vowel teams. Interesting. Let's see what the picture is, because he did send a picture along. You guys ready? All right, here's the picture he sent. He sent a picture of a cabinet installer and a doorknob attacher. Hold on just a moment. Realize wearing my headphones, they're not plugged in. So you're listening to me without my headphones, so I'm not going to be wearing them. A cabinet installer and a doorknob attacher. Anybody having any thoughts right now? Yeah, they're the same thing. They're both screwdrivers, right? This is not a cabinet installer, and this is not a doorknob attacher. They're just both screwdrivers. Now, and they're the same screwdriver on top of that. But they do different jobs, right? You can use a screwdriver to install a cabinet, and you can use a screwdriver to attach a doorknob. You could use a screwdriver to build a shelf from IKEA, if you were brave. You could use a screwdriver for all sorts of things. Even though it's the same tool, it can be used multiple ways. So I think Rashid's wondering, are there any vowel teams that kind of work like that? They may look the same but make 2 different sounds. Well, what do you know? There is a team of letters, and they're not a vowel team, but a team of letters that does make 2 different sounds, even though they look exactly alike. So we're going to look at the team OW today. OW, okay? And sometimes OW makes the sound O, like in rainbow, okay? Sometimes OW makes the ow sound, like in flower. So I have a couple of sentences down here, and we're going to read them, and we're going to decide, are they OW like in rainbow or OW like in flower? So let's look at the first one. Well, this one's going to be pretty easy, guys. I gave my mom a flower. The OW makes the ow sound in this word. Okay, so we're going to put it over here with the flower. How about this one? After the rain, we saw a rainbow. There's a pretty big hint in here. What do you think? Is OW making the O sound or the ow sound? It's making the O sound, like in rainbow. All right, now here's one that's kind of in the middle. We have to decide which side it's going to go on. Do you know what time it is? See that OW? Is that O like rainbow or ow like flower? Yeah, it's O like rainbow. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, guys. So we know that when we see OW together, it can make 2 different sounds. O like rainbow, ow like flower. So here's what I want you to do on a piece of paper or a whiteboard, just something that you have handy. I want you to draw a simple T-graph, just like Mrs. Louette's shown us in math. We've used T-graphs before. Really simple, a quick line down, a quick line across. On one side, I want you to write OW and just sketch very quickly with a pencil or a marker. You don't need multiple colors. This is not an art project. Not an art project. I want you to sketch a very quick rainbow. And on the other side, I want you to write OW and sketch a really quick flower. So go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and sketch that T-chart for me and then come back. All right, so you should all have your T-charts. They're all ready to go. So what I have for you now are some sentences that I want to share with you. And I've underlined the words that have OW in them. And so what I want you to do when I read them, because I'm not going to say which column they go in, I want you to write the word under the rainbow column, if it has OW like rainbow, or I want you to write it under the flower column if it has OW like flower. So each word I'm going to give you, you have to decide, is it going to go on the rainbow side or the flower side? Is it making the O sound or the ow sound? Are you guys ready? Okay. Here's the first one. Wow. Show me how fast you can run now. There are three words that I've highlighted in this sentence. Wow, show, and now. I want you to pause the video and take those three words and sort them into columns. Either OW like rainbow or OW like flower. Wow, show, and now. All right, now we're on to our next sentence. You ready for this one? Look how big you are. You have grown up so much. The two words I want you to sort now are how and grown. Think about if they have O like rainbow or ow like flower. How and grown. Pause the video and sort and then come back. All right, here's the next one. Some dogs growl if they are afraid. Sort the word growl. Pause and come back. Here's the next one. Hoot, hoot, said the little brown owl. I want you to sort brown and owl. Where do you think those go? Okay, go ahead and pause and sort those. All right, we have another one. Blow out the candles on your cake. Where do you think blow goes? Okay, go ahead and pause. The king wore a crown and a robe. Sort crown. They went down the hill on a sled. Sort down. I found a yellow flower and took it home. Sort yellow and flower. All right, so if you're back with me on screen now, that means that you have finished your T-chart and you have sorted all of the words from our sentences today. So let's go ahead and check them, okay? I have them all on Post-its or on stickies. So words that have the OW sound, like rainbow, OW is making the O sound. Let's see what we've got. Yellow, go ahead and put a check mark next to it if you had it in this column. If not, fix it. Move it to the other column. Blow, show, grown. Oh, and Mrs. Arvini made a mistake. Now does not belong here. Now belongs over here. All right. Let's do the next set. So you should have 4 words on this side. Yellow, show, blow, grown. Okay? Now we're going to pay attention to OW that makes the ow sound like in flower. We have flower, down, now, crown, growl, brown, owl, and wow. All right. So thumbs up if that's what you got. If you need to make any changes, go ahead and do that. Take a moment and do that right now. You can pause the video if you need to. And the next thing you need to do is you need to pull out your linking chart that we've been working on because we're going to add a new box today. So if you look here next to cloud, I've started a new box for my linking chart with OW, but I actually put it on here twice. I know this is really tiny. You guys can make it look better on your chart. I put OW twice. OW for rainbow and OW for flower. So I also put the words rainbow and flower to remind me that when I see OW, it might make 2 different sounds. So I also put a rainbow and a flower there to help me remember that this one team can make 2 sounds. So go ahead and pause the video, get out your linking chart, and finish adding the OW pieces to your chart as well. All right, so if you've added everything to your chart, you've added rainbow, you've added flower, you've added 2 OWs and both the word rainbow and flower, then you're good to start the next video. I'll see you guys in just a minute.